What is going on YouTube? Hayden here, and in today's video, we're going to continue from where we left off in yesterday's episode, which is basically calling out exactly what's going to be happening next for the most of the major cryptocurrencies, including XRP, Ethereum, and even the stock market, which we've been including in a lot of our technical analysis here. You can see we've been in a beautiful descending fractal, a bull flag, some sort of descending channel for several days now, and it is so obviously like straight out of a textbook in regards to what is next for the market that it's only a matter of time before we actually start to see the breakout that we suspect to see take place here. We're going to be looking at XRP in today's video. Now, XRP is doing a different kind of charting, which is totally fine as we slowly start to head back down to moving average. Totally fine. I'll explain later. Solana looks good too, as we just breached major resistance here. This is an interesting one because we haven't had enough confirmation to say with certainty. We only had 2 points of confirmation here, so we could very easily just pull this like this and say, oh, well, maybe this is what we're doing here. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's not enough window of support to confirm with certainty that we've actually managed to break out of it or break down from it here, although it is acting like a little bit of support, so that's interesting. 2 points of confirmation is just not enough. We talked about XRP. Ethereum's the big one. Ethereum is probably the easiest crypto right now to chart because of how textbook the 4-hour descending fractal is looking here. I mean, it doesn't get any more like straight out of a textbook beginner friendly than this, because as you guys can see, we have the easiest rally up, a beautiful lower high, lower low pattern down. We retest major resistance and we're filling this in and continuing to head lower. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 points of confirmation. 1, 2, almost 3, 4 points of confirmation on price floor and price ceiling. It doesn't get any easier than this. So I'm very excited to be making today's episode on the Ethereum breakout. Bitcoin inside a very large descending broadening wedge. Vong, we might have to adjust the charts. S&P still well within its uptrend here. Huge reversal yesterday, so we're going to have to talk about that. But with all that being said, smash that like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's get right into today's episode. So guys, current CMC, current coin market cap reveals 50 on the RSI. Phenomenal, or fear and greed index, sorry. Phenomenal. This is where we want to be. Markets have been consolidating downwards for several days now. That's okay. This is the weekly charts here. Past 24 hours, we're up maybe 1 to 2% for some of the cryptos, but you can see we've been in a downtrend for several days, and only the past maybe 24 hours are we starting to see a little increase in price. Like maybe we kind of unveiled or discovered our bottom support. That's up for debate. We're going to talk about that in today's episode. You can see starting off with XRP, very large bull flag. I mean, it goes without saying that there is some sort of major rally here. We had an explosion to the upside, and usually what happens is we have some sort of consolidation downwards that reveals a new fractal, a new flag, something to pay attention to. So with this rally up and the lower high, lower lows down, you can see we're starting to unveil a descending broadening wedge or some sort of bull flag formation here. We're also seeing a new higher low as this rally, this rebound to the downside is higher than the previous one. And I'm not even looking at that. The main focus is on the price ceiling, this top downtrend here, and the price floor, that major support as well. What we need to pay attention to is this moving average is doing a lot of good right now for XRP, believe it or not. The higher we consolidate, I mean, we went from $2.26 all the way up to $2.70. This is going to hold the line, hold the floor. So good chance we'll rebound off this and head upwards here. But as we consolidate out, we're going to probably hit bottom support, probably going to make contact with this moving average right here, and then we're going to start to scale higher. We're looking for a break above this downtrend. If we breach above here, we should expect to see a pretty solid rally explosion in price here. We look beautiful. This is a textbook bull flag formation here. I mean, if we type in bull flag crypto, that is exactly what we're seeing. That is that. I mean, it doesn't get any more straight out of the textbook than this. Impulsive wave up, flag corrective wave down, impulsive wave up. How we enter is how we exit. We're looking at a very similar momentum right here. We'll do all these trades on BYDFI. As you guys know, BYDFI is the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange that I like to use here on the channel. Buy long, sell short, leverage trade, create stop losses, take profits. They got bots. They have tons of things here, different trades. They have XRP to leverage trade. They have tons of altcoins to leverage trade here. See XRP, blue chip cryptos, take profits, stop losses. BYDFI card welcome pack. This is a new thing they have added. We get 16 days, 2 weeks, $88 welcome gift, 15% cash back. for you guys to check out. Apply for BYDFI card, get new user perks, get 15% cash back on spending, which is actually super cool. I wonder what this is going to be exactly. It's actually very interesting here. And then they have event rules, stuff like that. So I'm going to find out more on this, but this is a cool little promo that they're doing right now. And then on top of that, they have, where is it? The demo trading account, which is my favorite. Not many exchanges offer this, but it's a fully demoed account that they have. So instead of live trading, all they do is change your real live money with monopoly money, demo money, and you can then practice on the exchange as if you were to be trading with real crypto, learn how the exchange works, and then when you're ready, you can head on over to that live account. So it's a great way to practice your skills and get familiar with the exchange before you actually have to, risk anything, which is awesome here. So definitely check out BYDFI down in the description below. And moving on from XRP, Solana is interesting because it looks like we did just break through this. We've had 2 points of confirmation, not enough to declare a downtrend here. But it looks like we broke through it here, which is good news. Thing is, and maybe there was some sort of downtrend like this, and you can see we broke through that. We're using it as a floor now, a support, and maybe we'll rebound off it and head up. Bouncing off moving average on the 4-hour chart certainly looks good. Let's see if anything else can be unveiled on the daily. Not so much, aside from us possibly heading lower, which isn't good, but the 4-hour looks good. Possible reversal incoming for here for Thursday. Ethereum is what I'm focused on. We tried yesterday so hard to break through it. You can see every 4 hours we're just scaling lower. Sooner than later, we're going to get stuck between a rock and a hard place. Downtrend, that's confirmed, and moving average, that's confirmed. As we fill in this gap, a decision is going to have to be made, and probably by the end of today, if not into tomorrow, the latest here, by Friday, we're either going to break down and short this very easily on BYDFI, or we're going to break through it, which is what we're hoping for, and what more than likely is going to see happen, and then we're going to explode to the upside here, which would be the easiest and probably just an overall very simple trade. 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I don't think we have another one. I mean, it depends on how we start. There's a chance we could head lower one last time, but I think the way we're getting squeezed here, we really are looking for the last possible break to the upside here. So pay close attention to Ethereum. Ethereum's been on my radar for quite a while now because when this pops, it's going to explode very aggressively with a lot of volume, and it's going to be a very simple and easy crypto to buy into and make some good profit here. So similar with Solana and XRP, Bitcoin is kind of right there with it in regards to kind of floating right now. Very similar to Solana here, very similar to XRP coming back down inside this descending fractal to moving average. Bitcoin's doing practically the same thing, coming back down to its moving average here. You can see we have how we entered this descending broadening wedge that's kind of escaping and getting wider, like more volume is coming in as we consolidate longer. We're looking for a rebound off here and eventually a breakthrough price ceiling up top here, and then we could possibly see us swing to the upside. Now, as for these other cryptos, for the stock market, when I look at S&P 500, the fact that yesterday we managed to see a major reversal and swing back up here is good news in the short term, because that means probably Vong too, we have to adjust this chart just a hair. I think what we're going to have to do, at least with Vong, is pull this up a little tighter here and then extend this out just a little bit, because I think it looks something along the lines of this. Like this is, we could even pull it out like that. That even more so gives us confirmation here. 1, 2, 3, 4 points of confirmation. If this holds, we could very easily start to see the next lift off like that. You can just kind of see how we've just been consistently creating these higher lows and higher highs. So this would almost, confirm a bigger movement very soon, especially now that we've managed to go from, it's crazy. We managed to go all the way to 48 on the RSI, which is phenomenal. A point that just the other day, like if we go back to here, this back in July 25th, this I guess was a month ago, which is crazy. But a month ago here, July 25th was us trading at 75 on the RSI. Same price point, we are at 50 on the RSI. Now that means if we extend up, we could easily hit 119 points or $119 and become overbought at a price point that we were overbought currently where we're at here. So you can see we're now opening us up for more upwards trajectory and upwards potential. So across the board, we look phenomenal here. But that's going to be it for today's video. Smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's episode. Peace.